One person. Okay. So the number one lead generation source that people miss out on using here at Compass is agent to agent referrals. Compass, I find out of working with all the real estate companies and I've done consulting for in my life, is the most incestuous group of people I've ever met in my life. Like, if you think about the culture here, it's very real, it's very living, it's very breathing. It's something that has been scaled across the entire country. And there are people that are smart enough to pay attention to plug into it. But see, the number one reason that people are not successful doing it is they don't understand the investment of time, how to build a relationship effectively, and how to actually follow through, right? Building agent referrals is an art, a fine art of listening, following through, being inquisitive, right? It's not this email that you send. And I ask people, like, have you reached out to agents? They go, yeah, I have, Chirag. I go, what'd you tell them? They send these emails that say, I'm looking forward to building a referral relationship. Would you go on a date and tell someone, hey, I'm looking forward to just using you and not getting to know you? No, you would not do that. Like, that's not even human, right? So when we start thinking about referrals, understand that number one, write this down, we're all people. And if you can't understand the essence of that, you've lost all of this. Now, what do I mean by we're all people? We are all people that all face the same challenges every day. You guys all deal with some unrealistic clients, right? You all deal with the constraint of time. You all deal with the same objections. Some people have escrow, some people have attorneys, but you still deal with challenges throughout the transaction, right? So it's very easy to connect with another person on that type of human level, right? Number two, you have to add value. Who's here been in the agent referrals group and workplace? One person. Ali, have you been there? Okay. Let me show you. Look, we're gonna take a field exercise here then. So if you haven't been there, it's an entire group, and I encourage you. We have some of our clients that have their staff members literally like looking at the group multiple times a day to see what actually has been posted. So when you have a referral at Compass, you go on Agent Referral Network and you post it. And when you notice that people post it, let's see, here we go. When you see people post it, then they start posting recommendations. So let me share my screen. So look, Kate Bauer, looking for an agent to list a property in Bricktown, New Jersey. Do we have anyone there? Please email me. One person, 60 people saw it. Referral Orlando, looking for a buyer's agent that works Northern Orlando market. Buyers will be relocating late fall. 24 people. Amit, where are you? This is Jade Kalbacher. She's on Amit's team. She's like, I would call her the agent referral queen because she spent so much time knowing agents in other markets that you can see a Miami referral go up and literally her name will be there 20 times from 20 different people. Amit Bhutta's team gets an insane amount of referrals. I think Amit's up to, $700,000-$800,000 in GCI from agent to agent referrals in the last 2.5 years. So if you guys look at this, look at how this works. Now, if I were being strategic doing this, I would start looking at who's posting these referrals and I would just reach out to them. Hey, I saw your post in workplace. I don't cover that area, but would love to learn more about where you work and what I could do to support your business. Do you think anyone's saying no to that? Nope. So look, now let's do math, right? If you talk to one agent a day, that's 5 agents a week, correct? Now you take 5 agents a week times 4 weeks in a month, that's 20 agents a month. Say you do this 10 months out of the year consistently, you have spoken to 200 agents. If 1% of these people refer you a transaction, that's 2 deals. Take your average GCI in most of these markets. I'll go on the low end of $15,000. That's another $30,000 you'll make this year, and another 200 relationships you'll build, and 200 people you have in your database. But now this is how the workplace referrals work. If you add value to other people, and Julie O'Malley, if they see a referral that says mainline Philadelphia, they're going to put Julie's name in because they know Julie, and that's who they feel is a good agent. See, people think that workplace works in this direct person-to-person referral. It actually quite works best when you have all these other people referring you, not just saying, hey, I'll take the lead. Does that make sense to everybody? So I want to kick this networking off here today. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to put you guys all into Zoom rooms, right? You're going to share where you're from, and one thing that would be helpful to know, one thing that would be helpful in helping you grow your business that a person could potentially share, right? And look, as we're getting into the fourth quarter, we don't have 1 day of business planning. We have 3 weeks of business planning. Weeks, right? So as we get into doing this, having accountability partners will be very important, because you're going to want to have other people to sit there and fill out the plan with, right? Meaning, how does this all work? I'm going to sit in a room with Corey, right? And Allie, and I'm going to say, you know what? One of my challenges is scripting with my clients, right? Not talking about myself and really making it focus on them. And that's going to be a priority in business planning of mine, right? Who wants to connect? Like, what do you need help with? Allie, what do you need help with? Unmute yourself.
What do I need help with to like grow my business?
Yeah.
So many things. You know what? I could use help with pitching compass, like starting to build the seller side of my business.
Okay. Who here needs help working on their pitch? Right? We have a lot of dishonest people not raising their hands right now. That's fine. It's Monday morning. I feel like being nice today because I'm excited about the event this week. But normally, just now, I'd be calling you guys all out. So if you're not winning 90% of the pitches that you want to take, right, you need to practice, right? Like, and this is the perfect example. And they're like, well, how does this have to do with networking? Well, guess what? If you put 4 people together who all really need to work on their pitch, and you help each other grow and you build a relationship, who do you think they're going to refer business to? Who do you think they're going to recommend when they see everyone, right? Go look at Amit's article. He's just posted it. Don't do it right now, but take a look at it later on. This is how you build relationships with people, right? Now, I meet somebody, you're going to come to an event, right? And before I break you up into groups, this is what I want you guys to think about. Who here is coming to New York? I see a lot of you guys, right? So you're going to meet people. We looked at our count the other day. There's 515 some odd people, and that number seems to change in this trend every day. So we're like, no more people, right? But if you meet all these people, what are you going to do to follow up with them? Everyone gets really excited to meet people, right? Corey, there it is, right? You're going to come here, you're going to invest your time, and you're going to network Wednesday in Brooklyn, Thursday at our event, Friday at HQ. You're going to meet 50 to 100 people realistically. You're going to sit at a table with anywhere from 7 to 8 other people. How are you going to stay in touch with these people? What are you going to do? Are you going to have a tag for them in the CRM that's going to tag them as the event that you met them at, the geographic location they work in as an agent? Those are your 3 hints right there, right? Or am I going to tag Allie, Julia, Corey, and Julie in a tag that says pitching compass, right? So if I just did something that worked really well with one of my clients, I'd shoot out an email, a bulk email through my CRM that says, hey ladies, I know we're all working on our pitch. And I shared this, I did this with my client today, and it was really successful. I wanted to share it with you. I hope you're doing well, Allie. Guys, this isn't rocket science. This is about being organized. It's about being consistent, and it's about following through. The number one reason that our businesses don't grow is because we don't do things to completion. We have this great idea that says, hey, I want to work on my pitch. Well, if you really want to work on your pitch, find 3 or 4 other people to do it and go deep with them. You know, the best relationships are made through struggle. So now I want to break you guys all up into groups, and you guys can all get to know each other. And number 1, your name, share who you are. Number 2, share the market you service in. And number 3, share what someone can help support you within your business, right? And now each one of you should create a tag. So we're going to do this in a couple different times so you guys can meet multiple people, right? So I'm going to give everyone 3 minutes in the room to do this, right? So this is another thing this is going to force you guys to do today, to speak directly, clearly, and just get to the point, right? My name is Chirag Shah. I live in Westport, Connecticut. The number one thing people could help do is, how do I get more agent referrals? That's it, right? And just kind of go through that. So now, how does this relate to your pitch? How does this relate to everything? Now, while someone else is saying this, is going to work on your ability to listen. Can you really listen to what's important with somebody? And then let's see who follows up with each other, right? And we're going to go do this in a couple different groups, and you get to go meet a bunch of different people. Let's see, it's 9:42. I'll give everyone 4 minutes a session. This way we could do three rounds, and then I'll come back. You guys ready? Okay. Let's see. Go. All right, guys, click the button. Glenn, you got to click the button to get into your group. Irene, Julie, Angela, Victor. Irene? Hello, Amanda. We are doing networking in Zoom rooms. So I will move you to Zoom room 7. Hey, Bill, we're doing networking. Let me stick you. Let's see. Zoom room 9.
I've been here.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow, look at this. I got a full Zoom screen today.
Morning. Chirag, I was going to
Does
email
this-
you, by the way. Now that you're in this group, just the two of us, or what else is there? I don't know.
No, we're all here.
We're all here.
We're all gonna go back to doing this. Did everyone get to at least get to connect with people? Say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
You guys like this, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right, good. So we're gonna break this all up again. Remember, listen to what people say, write something meaningful down, and make sure to send a follow-up connection. And what I want everyone to notice is this: we all show up here every day, but if you see when everyone turns their camera on, it changes the entire energy of this entire group, correct? Right? It's more lively. So let's all make a commitment that going forward from next week that we show up prepared, that we have our cameras on, that we're really focused. And when I show you guys, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek today or tomorrow, what we have for the next 12 weeks starting October. You guys will be really excited. So without further ado, we're going to go do this again. Let's see.
Jenny.
You. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wait, are we in a group already? I didn't see
No,
that.
I'm going to hit the
Oh.
button again. The magic's about to
Got it.
happen.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Oh.
3, go. All right, there we go. I know you want to hang out with me, Diane. Matt Kirby Smith.
Chirag, we need more time.
So, couple things, right? Would you guys like us to do more geared networking like this for everybody?
Yeah.
What is the idea? What do you guys feel the ideal group size is for these small breakouts?
3 or 4. Enough to get intimate and deep in the conversation and really start to build a relationship.
Good. So tomorrow we're going to extend this. So everyone show up with their cameras ready. And I'm going to propose 2 questions that you guys ask of each other to start building deeper relationships, right? And so how do we think about this going to the 4th quarter? Because for those of you who've spent time with me, I don't say anything for nothing, and whatever I'm talking about leads to someone else. That's the fun of being on a journey with me. So how's this all going to work? So we broke the 4th quarter down into milestones. So each week you're going to reach a new milestone in your business. So for those of you that will be at our event and hear about this new group coaching program and everything and see all these comms about it, you guys are all part of the same program. It's nothing different. We always continue to enhance what we're doing, right? Nothing changes for all of you guys. Anything that we offer anyone new coming in, if you're here, you already get it. So we're breaking your business down into 12 milestones over 12 weeks, where at the end of all these sessions, there are going to be deliverables, there are going to be worksheets. So for example, one of the reasons I wanted to do this today and kind of warm you guys up to working with each other is that in the first session in October, we're going to talk about communication plans. So we're going to put a link and email everyone in advance, an actual communication plan. I'm going to go through the framework of doing it. And then you guys are going to break into groups and start filling it out together. My commitment is learning how Zoom rooms work a little better so I could pop in with you guys, you know, as the day goes on, and then we're going to come back for Q&A. And at the end of the session, the plan should be filled out. Then the next day, we're going to go into scripting. How do I actually share this with someone? What are the common objections? I'm going to go through it, and then we're going to break into a group and role play. So you guys are getting to spend time with other people. You're implementing what we're learning, and that you'll have people that you meet in a group that if you guys really are committed to adding this into your business, which I highly recommend you do, that you have people to practice with. Because the number one challenge that real estate agents have is they don't practice anything, right? Like it's crazy. Michael Phelps trains 4 years for a race that's less than 3 minutes. We're doing this for a 20+ year career. And if you ask someone to practice for 30 minutes a day, they'll look at you like they're great. Like, I don't have time for that. Well, how much money do you leave on the table each year? So my personal goal is to build out the framework, check, create the community, check, and now make sure that this is given to you in a way that the deliverables are done for you. There's nothing to figure out, check, and now we just have to implement it, right? We want to make sure that all these steps are together. And I truly, not even think, I truly believe it's better doing it in a workshop setting where I give you the concept, I give you the tools, we break out into the groups, you get into relationships, you do the work, we come back and do a Q&A. What do you guys think?
Good.
Or would you prefer not to do it that way and just have, you know, I don't think I'm that great looking that you guys all just want to look at me all day. I think it's better that you get a sample size of everybody, but is it more effective? Some of these sessions, yes, I'll lead the entire sessions, but I also believe that community and networking is a big part of our beliefs here, and accountability as well, right? So I know a lot of people from this group looking at the screen have built amazing relationships with other people here. And if it's turned into referrals and everything, I don't think Ryan's here today, but Ryan had the relationships that he built out of the group, got his highest price sale listing ever in his life. And Ryan's like 20 some odd years young, and you should see the smile on his face when he got the referral, I believe, from Renee Lee. So, you know, these are the things that happen when you get to know people over time. And the word that you guys all want to focus on is purposeful, right? So this is what we're going to do going forward. And look, we want to hear your feedback. right? Like I want to get to know more people and everything, right? I would like to figure out how to implement having a better pitch. Because I could tell you all like, hey, go work on your pitch. Would you really know how to do it? No. So we're going to make sure that we give you all of these tools, that we show you how to use them and how to follow through on them. Luciana is one of my favorite success stories when it comes to that, because she's practiced this stuff over and over and over again. And now it really works for her. But it started work for her, what, several months after, correct? But now she owns the skills. She does not have to keep going back and doing it again, right? So going forward, realize the investment you put in today will get you all the things you want in the future. If you do not put the time in today, you will continue to stay where you are, and your business will slowly trend a little bit up, a little bit down, right? You might have a great growth, but think about it. When you start learning things from the mindset of this is a 20-year career versus I need to do another deal, your entire life will change. So we'll be back here tomorrow to continue our networking. Please come prepared to have your camera on. If you have team members on your team, encourage them all to show up tomorrow, and we'll have some fun. Thank you guys for being present and being part of our community. And for a lot of you guys, I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.